Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Natiluv Tarot. Please like, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. I want to start by saying disclaimer, this is strictly for entertainment purposes. Everything is entertainment and alleged. Next, I am not a medical professional, so if you need any type of medical professional help, please seek that. And also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box below. This reading is going to be done on Jojo, Siwa, and Hughes as requested. So, I believe they are in a relationship with one another. So, we are going to pull some cards. And let's see, Spirit, what is the messages for Jojo, Siwa, and Hughes? Jojo, Siwa, and Hughes. Jojo, Siwa, and Hughes, Spirit. Okay. Jojo, Siwa, and Hughes. Spirit, Jojo, Siwa, and Hughes, are they going to stay together? Jojo, Siwa, and Hughes, are they going to stay together? Okay, so what I'm seeing with Jojo, Siwa, and Hughes is that there is a slight attraction there in the relationship. So it is genuine, it is authentic, right? However, I feel like the religious factors card came out. So that means that they're both on different spiritual paths when it comes to one another. So that can be an issue because it's really important that when you're dealing with somebody, you want them equally yoked to you at 100%. Basically, so meaning if you're a spiritual person, you want somebody that is also spiritual, or even if they're not as spiritual as you, they have so much admiration and respect and love for you and understanding that they respect your your spiritual freedom or your religious freedom, right? I don't pick that up. I pick up that spiritual paths, they're on two different levels of it, and so that can create a clash in itself because the respect factor for that will not be there. And then with the let go of control issues, I feel like the both of them want control in their own ways, but the both of them are going to be too stern with each other, or too too blocked off to want to let go of control, right? It's about vulnerability, being vulnerable with one another, and that's something that they would have to work on. They both have an issue with being 100% vulnerable with one another, and so it makes it hard. They're going to want to both control the narratives with each other. Now, the give your relationship a chance card is here. Spirit is saying that they need to take it slow and to give each other a chance and to be very lighthearted in their relationship, right? Take the time to communicate, to talk, to flirt, to do things together, to see places together. You know what I'm saying? To really dig deep and get to know each other. Like, when you first get into a relationship with somebody, it's always like puppy love stage, right? And we forget to ask the important questions and to really pay attention to if there's any red flags or anything going on. And Spirit is saying yes. Now, with the stay optimistic and the worth the wait, Spirit is saying that the relationship that they have together could really blossom into something, but I feel like it's not meant to blossom at this current moment right now. I feel like they're meant to just have fun with each other and to just take it really slow and take it easy. I feel like they need more time. So I feel like they have a better chance of really lasting more in the future than right this current moment. I feel like they're just meant to just chill and have a good time with each other. And it's funny because the new love card is underneath the bottom of the deck. And to me, that signifies there could be somebody else walking into their situation, and that could create drama or issues in itself. So I'm picking that up. Let me see. Spirit, can we get some energy regarding Jojo, Siwa, and Hughes? Energy surrounding Jojo, Siwa, and Hughes' relationship. Energy surrounding their relationship. Wish fulfillment. Right now, they both feel like this relationship is what they were looking for. So I kind of feel like they're both coming out of situationships with other people to where it didn't leave the best impressions in their minds. And so now that they've met each other and come together, they feel like it's a breath of fresh air. But it's almost giving me slightly like it could be like trauma bond a little bit. Spirit. Jojo, Siwa, and Chris Hughes. Yeah. Yeah. You see the Tower card right here? This relationship is not going to be easy. It is a wish fulfillment of a relationship. However, Spirit is saying they have a lot of eyes on them and they have a lot of evil eye. They have a lot of people and naysayers looking at them sideways and saying all types of things about them. And that in itself can put a lot of pressure on the relationship. With the Hierophant card here, I do see marriage. I see like they have the potential to be married and have a long-lasting marriage, but they have to first learn how to get through the hurdles of dealing with public scrutiny, dealing with, their families having something to say, and just also dealing with their inner traumas that they have to work through. Because with the Tower card here, this is upright, so it gives me more of chaos and disruption from outside factors, external factors, right? So they have to really they would have to sit down and they would have to really talk to each other and say, hey, listen, we're in this relationship together, people have so much to say, how are we going to deal with this together, because we can't allow this to penetrate our relationship. So I feel like if they have a really good conversation with each other, as well as if they were to actually go to like say couples therapy early and start like learning each other more, they have a chance of actually really succeeding in the relationship. But the only thing is right now I see some type of burden, and then I see the Knight of Wands here. So that talks about very lustful, fast-paced energy. And that's why I said I feel like there's somebody trying to walk into their connection. And I feel like it's more so on Chris Hughes' end. I feel like maybe there's another female that's trying to interfere and try to go towards him and is creating temptation for him. And so he has to make the conscientious decision to say that he's stronger than that and he can get past that, and that he's not going to fall for for forbidden fruit. Like, that is where it comes from. So let's see, what are some messages that they have from the Hermit Tarot? Messages. Ooh, what's that flew out? Do you even see me that way? Okay. I am coming, trust. Okay. I worry about us a lot at the bottom of the deck. Something is I'm picking up Jojo Siwa and insecurities. I'm picking up she doesn't feel like she's insecure. She doesn't feel 100% secure, and it's more of a personal thing. She is so insecure about her looks. She's so insecure about her image, and she's so insecure about the things people have to say, and I think it weighs on her a lot of the times mentally. And so she keeps questioning the relationship a lot of the times, which I don't think he likes that. She also has this underlying message too of she feels like, yes, this is how I feel right now. However, I am coming around. Like, just give me time. We need time. Spirit, what else? What other messages do they have that flew out? I'm open to compromise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they both can make it work. I feel like deep down inside, they're both willing to commit and make it work. It's just that you have external factors that is like devil energy that comes in and tries to knock them off. And they have to be strong enough to work through that. Yeah, you make me want to do bad things. Yeah, nah. See? Somebody's walking into Chris's energy and it's creating him to feel like he wants to be a bad boy. I don't know, Chris. You need to learn a little bit more boundaries. Like, my life started when I met you. I told you it's like a breath of fresh air for them. I'm absolutely in love with you. What else? 2 more, Spirit. Oh, Spirit gave me 3 more. Have I lost everything? You are right. I could be your hero, baby. See, this is what I'm saying. They're coming from situations in the past that kind of hurt them deeply. And I feel like them getting together, it's like a trauma bond there. However, they're going to help each other learn how to heal. And I feel like they have a lot in common once they really start to get to know each other. And I feel like there's a lot of compromise that they will be willing to do on each other's part, but they have to learn how to communicate. They have to learn each other's love language and styles, and they have to also learn how to deal with the scrutiny of external factors. That's what they have to learn. So I'm telling you, they would benefit from couples therapy. and also learning to kind of just have that downtime together each day and sit down and talk, you know, and communicate, let each other know how they feel, and be very vulnerable with one another, and they will make it to the altar, guys. So I don't think that this is fake. I don't think that this is a publicity stunt. I think that this is actual genuine love and friendship that can blossom into something deeper, as long as they don't allow the outside factors to ruin their relationship. All right, guys. So again, this is Natiluv Tarot. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please tell a friend to tell a friend, and book me for your personal readings. Information in the description box below. Bye, guys.